Welcome to the Ipevo Ziggi document camera overview. Let's take a look at the software by launching Programs, Multimedia, Ipevo Dock Camera. You click on the Ipevo Dock Camera icon, the software will automatically launch and appear on screen in a partial window. Let's take a look first at the Camera tab. We have some features for the camera across the top. The first one is the zoom. You can have a digital zoom between 1 to 3 times on this camera. Notice the change when I zoom to 3 times. However, I would recommend using the head of the camera and adjusting the extension stand to move in closer if possible, just because you'll get a better quality image than when you use the digital zoom. Second feature is the timer. This is really designed for the P2V camera. It's a different model of camera, and there's a 3 and 10 second delay that you can choose. And the reason why this is here is because there is a camera button right on the P2V camera, and oftentimes people would press the button and move the camera at the same time, and they're having a hard time getting clear images because of touching the camera head at the same time. I wouldn't anticipate that you would use it with the Ziggi camera at all. Mirroring is an option, both horizontal and vertical mirroring. And then the next section is resolution. The top 2 resolutions, 1600 by 1200 and 1280 by 1024, are both considered high definition resolutions. The bottom 4 are considered standard definition. The better the resolution, the better your image quality will be. However, you may notice a little bit of a delay the higher the quality. If you're doing things like writing and the timing is very important, you may want to back that off. Otherwise, I would suggest using the highest quality resolution. Exposure, the camera will automatically adjust, but I find that it typically is underexposed, so I often like to go somewhere between 5 to 10, and it just lightens up the image quite a bit and makes it a little easier to read. Auto button, you can turn this off completely if you wanted to and do all the settings manually if you choose. Once you have the sets just as you would like them, or how you will most often use them, go to the little wrench and you will see that keep camera mode settings, you should select yes. By default it is on no. So if you select this, those settings will stay for the next time you launch the software, and you won't have to go back and readjust all those things. You can also come in this tab, the image adjustment tab, and manually adjust settings as well. And I think you'll find if you adjust too far to the right or the left, you end up creating problems, and so slight adjustments will probably work best for that. You also can change languages and have the P2V software automatically start whenever the computer is started up. That's also an option. A couple other things in the camera tab. You see the autofocus is on continuous mode. However, if you are looking at an image and it doesn't seem to be focusing on quite the right spot, you can hit the focus button and the camera will then go through the focusing process just to make sure that it is as clean as possible. And the green button is for taking still images. You can also press enter to capture images. I will go ahead and do this for this section of my document. Now I will move the document a little bit and take a second image. Okay, let's look at the next tab, which is the Review tab. When I click on the Review tab, you'll notice that I have images that I have captured here, and I can quickly go back and forth and look at those images that I've captured. They are saved as a JPEG into your H drive, and it also lists the resolution and the file size as well. You can zoom in, rotate, or delete those images right from the software in the Review tab. The other very useful feature is the full screen tab, and as soon as I click that, the image goes full screen. I still have the options up at the top if needed, and I can click escape to get back